Welcome to Potion Sword Run. Today we'll be talking about PlayStation games going to Xbox, like I've been saying all this time. Tony, Mr. Frog. So reports are swirling again in the internet about PlayStation hiring to put their games on the Switch 2, on PC continuing, and on Xbox consoles going in the future. And I'm gonna say, I'm not surprised. Man, like I said before, we all know how expensive it has become to make these AAA games, especially for Sony. How their games barely even make a profit. Spider-Man, it cost them like 300 million to make, and then they only make 100 million on that game alone. They don't own the franchise, so they have to pay out all these royalties and stuff, blah blah blah. So that's why they keep on re-releasing like their games, like The Last of Us, because it costs them a lot less to re-release games, obviously, but the profit goes to them. But anyways, they're desperate, just like every other big publisher out there. Like Xbox was desperate. That's why they put their games everywhere. They weren't selling enough on Xbox, especially with Game Pass. Like I'm not gonna buy it if I can get it on Game Pass for free. So it just made sense for them. PlayStation's just the same way. They just need to make that extra money because corporations these days don't want some of the money. They want all of the money. And PlayStation sees that Forza, for example, sold gangbusters on their system, and so do any Xbox game that goes onto the PlayStation. And they saw how Death Stranding sold pretty good on Xbox, and how MLB The Show does good on Xbox, and they just understand that it's just good to spread your games around. I mean, it makes sense. Now, I know a lot of people out there like Tony TG's gonna say it doesn't make sense because they don't need Xbox gamers. They're just gonna gobble them up in the future either way. So keep everything exclusive so people can keep on going towards PlayStation. But the thing is, the majority of PlayStation owners don't buy the exclusives. They buy just the regular random games, Call of Duty, third-party games. That's the majority of games that sell on PlayStation consoles. So just putting those games, the first-party games, on other consoles like Steam and PC and Nintendo Switch 2 and Xbox, it's just gonna be healthier for the studios. Now, there's 35 million Xboxes out there, the Series X, S, whatever. 35 million on them. Let's just say like 10%, buy a game. They say 1.5 million of them buy the game. That's gonna be like $150 million in sales just for like one game, for a re-release. You know what I mean? It just makes sense to have that extra millions of dollars where it's not gonna cost you that much to port it over. And the thing is, it brings new life to older titles as well. Ones that didn't really do so well. For example, Ratchet and Clank. I don't even think it made a profit. I think it lost money. But if they just port it over to Xbox, then maybe they can start breaking even on that. And just, I think they could actually make a lot more money. Don't put them on Game Pass. Don't put any of these games on Game Pass because I won't buy them if they're on Game Pass. But, I'm not going to buy them either way because I have a PlayStation 5 and if I wanted them, I can buy them. I already paid them. But I'm just saying, like, if an Xbox only person has an opportunity to buy them at a decent price, like at $40 discounted how Forza is discounted, then yeah, it makes total sense. But this is a good opportunity for the older franchises to make that jump. Like Uncharted, the whole package thing, the remasters, a whole new audience. And who knows then? Like with the whole new audience too, maybe they can make a brand new one. There'll be more people interested in it. But we know they're gonna re-release The Last of Us 1, Last of Us 2, like 5 million times. So there we go, perfect opportunity. They probably already have it done. Tell you the truth, seeing how they re-release it on everything. But I'm just saying, the reports are out there. It's gonna happen. It makes sense. I know I like to mess around and just talk shit here and there about it, but it makes sense. There's 35 million Xboxes out there. There's gonna be, I don't know how many Switch 2 players out there. Live service games like Helldivers 2 is already making the jump because it makes sense. You want more people in the live service ecosystem. PlayStation's gonna have no problem selling their consoles, especially the next generation. You're gonna jump in with Xbox with their uncertain future, the way that they've been doing? No. I mean, unless you're gonna jump to the PC and just deal with all that. So there's no slowing down PlayStation as a brand when it comes to selling consoles. That's where they thrive. That's where they're good at. They're good at making consoles. Now, when it comes to their games, it depends if you like, boring ass games. But not all of them. Just like God of War, the reboots. Oh my God, those. I mean, they look visually okay, but the boy, he killed it for me, man. Like that was just awful. So anyways, and then like Horizon Zero Dawn, like I don't understand what you guys see in that. It's like a generic Ubisoft game. But they do have, like Spider-Man's okay. It seems like it's kind of like just paint by numbers. It feels you don't feel free. You feel restrained in that game. There really ain't much to do like on the ground and stuff. And I know it's Spider-Man is supposed to be. Anyways, I like Miles Morales. Pretty good. Ratchet and Clank was good. Astrobot, pretty good. But I want to play Stellar. I mean, I can play it on my PlayStation if I want. But as an Xbox fan, I would like to play Stellar Blade. So I mean, I would buy that game for sure. If it comes over, I mean, even right now, it's still kind of high price for the PlayStation. But that's the thing. When they come over these older games, they gotta come over like at $40. They can't come, at $70 and think they're gonna sell, because even right now, just at $70, that's a big ask for video games, and people are trying to sell you at $80. Ha! Crazy, crazy. But anyways, I'm over here just spitballing, talking shit, and rambling about everything. But the news is that they're making games for the Switch too. They're gonna be porting all these games over because it just makes sense, And the only people that this hurts is fanboys. Like the wars is over once PlayStation does this to most of their titles. And I don't think they're gonna do it day by day. Maybe a year after, like they do on PC, or 6 months or whatever. Unless maybe it's like a live service game, maybe 3 months or something, just to get like the kinks worked out and get everything going. I don't know. It just makes sense to me. If I ran the business and I wanted to make money, then I wanted to expand gaming, that's the only way you're gonna expand it. To people who are already in the gaming ecosystem but aren't buying your system. Gobble them up, show them your games, and then next generation they'll probably just jump in and get a PlayStation 6 instead of an Xbox. Like me, I don't know what I'm gonna do next generation. I'm disappointed with my PlayStation 5. I mean, there's only maybe a handful of games I want to play on that. So maybe I might just fall in love with PlayStation games all over again because I played them on my Xbox, and I just might not, and I might give PlayStation another chance next generation. Who knows? We know that they're working on the PlayStation 6 already, so we'll see. Confusing times, for those who are stuck in the past, stuck in the mud, and are afraid of change and can't move on. I understand how this could be confusing times, but for you PlayStation fans out there and PlayStation fanboys out there who are taking this hard, as an Xbox fan, I've been there before. And the thing is, once you let go of all that fanboyism and exclusives, I mean, you feel so free. Like a weight just gets off your shoulders. And now I can just embrace everything, anywhere. Anyways, I'm going to leave it right there. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Remember, always be kind to yourself and enjoy your life. And I'll meet you right there. Peace. What did I say, Tony? Huh? What did I say, Tony? Don't ever doubt me. Don't ever doubt me.